Hi YouTube, this is Marquita and we are on cycle day 2. So I thought that I would bring you guys a quick video to talk a little bit about the supplements that I'm using. I talked in my first video that we are on cycle day 2 and in preparations to start trying for insemination in just a couple weeks. So over the course of the time that we have been on a break, we have been meeting with our acupuncturist, a naturopath, and a midwife, as well as seeing a reproductive endocrinologist. We have basically assembled a dream team for fertility to give us the best possible chance of conceiving, because when you're a lesbian and you're trying to conceive, it's very expensive. And so we wanted the best possible outcomes with very little downtime and not having to use up a lot of resources, i.e. money. So from the combination of those different practitioners, we have gotten together a bunch of supplements that I am currently taking. So I'm just going to show you guys the different supplements that I'm taking and explain what they're for. So the first group that I'm going to start with is basic vitamins. I'm taking a vitamin C. This is not the best brand. It is the kind that you can get at Walmart. It's just a time released 500 milligram vitamin C, and that's for immune system health. Once these pills are gone, I will be going back to either Trader Joe's or Super Supplements to get a more concentrated, better quality C vitamin. This is a Trader Joe's blend brand. It is a natural vitamin E 100%. I take one of these a day, and it's really helped this month with breast tenderness. My acupuncturist recommended using it, and it's really helped with those PMS symptoms, which are going to be great when I'm in the 2-week wait, so that I'm not doing the infamous breast touch to see if I think that I'm pregnant. This is not necessarily for fertility, but it is just for my overall health. I take an acidophilus and probiotic complex. This vitamin I'm also going to be kind of getting rid of and changing once they're almost finished, because it's not a refrigerated blend, and so that means that the enzymes are not necessarily alive, and it's better to have alive ones, which you would find at Whole Foods in the refrigerator section, or at Super Supplements or the like. The next one that I'm taking was a recommendation from my acupuncturist as well. It's a CoQ10 enzyme that I'm taking, and I take 100 milligrams a day of that. I take these in the morning, and it's just for basic overall health. A lot of these are just to basically whatever I'm lacking in my diet. Even though I am doing an all organic diet, it was still encouraged that there's some lacking, and so we wanted to make sure that I had a balance for my diet. I'm also taking, because I live in the Pacific Northwest and we have a lot of cloudy days, even though the weather has been great the past couple of days. The summer will be over soon and we'll be back to winter. And so it's recommended that everyone in the Pacific Northwest take a vitamin D3 supplement. I got this at Super Supplements, and it's a 5,000 IU. It's safe for vegetarians, and it is supposed to be easily absorbed. This is an alternative. This is what I was taking before. It was also a you can hardly kind of see it, but it's also a vitamin D3 supplement. It is a liquid, so it would go underneath your tongue, and it absorbed faster, which is really helpful in the winter time when you're kind of having those days where it's cloudy, and we are very vitamin D3 deficient here in the Pacific Northwest. I am also taking a high potency B100 vitamin. It has the B6, it has folic acid, it has B12, biotin. It's a nice blend and combination of different B vitamins, and you can get this at Trader Joe's. And then the final one for overall health is went on ahead and I'm taking a prenatal once daily vitamin. This is the Trader Joe's blend, and it is made of all food sources, which is great. It's something that you should look for with your vitamins. Also, if you're a vegetarian or if you have a really sensitive stomach, When I was pregnant before, my prenatal vitamins were usually the first thing that came up during morning sickness because they're just not gentle on the stomach, and these really are. They're really great on the stomach. They have vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D2E, all of the basic things, and then you also get 250 milligrams of food that's in it, and it has a lot of other it's really hard to see this because of the glare, but it has a lot of stuff in it. And so it's really good, and I enjoy taking it. It gives me energy. I do take this in the middle of the day so that it can be better absorbed, and that was recommended by my acupuncturist to do that. So moving on to things that are still overall basic health, but are more geared towards fertility. Um, I was prior to now, I was in the military, and I do suffer from postpartum. Well, I did suffer from postpartum depression, but I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. And if anyone knows anything about that, it's you have flashbacks and other things. And so basically, the way that it was explained to me by my naturopath and my acupuncturist is that my body is kind of always in that fight or flight mode, which means your adrenaline is always going, which causes health issues. So I am taking a Gaia blend. It's called Adrenal Health, and it really helps to calm me down. It is a great stress reliever, and it's natural, so I don't have to worry about trying to take any kind of anxiety medicine because this really helps, and it's really good. I have a really bad insomnia, and it helps a lot with me being able to sleep on my own without a sleeping pill. Um, for egg quality, I am taking a flaxseed oil. This brand is GNC, and I will be switching it over to a more concentrated blend once I finish these ones. And this is just 1,000 milligrams, and it's basically just an insurance policy for the omega-3 fatty acids that I'm already taking. I have my acupuncturist encouraged me to bump this up, and I don't eat fish. I despise fish, actually. So she recommended that I get it in a liquid form. However, I would prefer to have the gel caps because I do not like fish. And Trader Joe's sells a wonderful odorless because I did get their regular blend and I did burp up fish. So this was really helpful. And this is 1,200 milligrams of fish oil. It also has 600 milligrams of EPA and DHA. This other one for just overall health and good egg quality is Queen's Delight. It is it has royal jelly. It has 1,000 milligrams of royal jelly. It has 600 milligrams of propolis in it, and 1,500 milligrams of bee pollen, which are all great for stress relief. It helps with sleeping, energy, lot of different things that bee pollen has been found to help with bacterial, fungal infections, all kinds of wonderful things that they found that bees are good for. And the royal jelly is fed to the queen, actually, and it helps her to produce those thousands of eggs that she produces on a daily basis. So if bees can produce, then I'm hoping that this will help us as well. This as well, because I'm lactose intolerant, I don't drink enough milk and I get migraines. So my acupuncturist recommended that I get a liquid form of calcium and magnesium. It's a citrate. I got this from Super Supplements, and it is in a pina colada flavor. It's not good. It does not remind me at all of a pina colada, but I take a tablespoon of it a day, and it's supposed to help me get more calcium and magnesium in my diet. So now, specifically for pregnancy, these are some of the supplements that I'm taking. I'm taking a pregnancy prep. It's by Vitanica. It's a little difficult to see that, but it is a pregnancy prep, and you take it 2 pills twice a day, and it has chasteberry, raspberry leaf, alfalfa, motherwort, all kinds of great things to help regulate your cycle and help support your body to get prepared for pregnancy. You can get this. I got it initially at my naturopath, and then I went to Super Supplements, and they carry all of the Vitanica blends. You can also get it off the internet. I saw it on Amazon at a comparable price. This was $15 at Super Supplements, and I believe it was about between $12 to $15 on Amazon. I also drink twice a day fertility, and it is such a cute, catchy name. I used to be one of those people that was asked, do you want some tea with your sugar? Because I don't drink tea without sugar, but this is the exception. It has chaseberry, it has red raspberry leaf, so it's kind of like a double to the pregnancy prep. And it tastes really good. It has a nice minty flavor to it, and it's supposed to help tone the uterus and give you all kinds of nice vitamins, and it has green tea in it, which is good for fertility. So you can get this on, I got my initial shipment on earlypregnancytest.com. You can also get it off of Amazon, and I'm not sure if Super Supplements sells it because I haven't looked, but I'm sure that they do. The last major thing that I take for fertility is something that some people may have heard of. It's called maca. It is, this is just an organic blend that I got off of eBay. I mean, sorry, not eBay, Amazon. And I worked my way up to about a tablespoon a day. I will, however, be stopping this because it's not recommended when trying with fertility medication, but I've noticed that it definitely is doing some things. I put it in a smoothie in the morning, and so it's got a really strong taste. Some people can't really deal with the taste, so they take it in pill form. I'm fine with just mixing it with my smoothies, and I just have a maca smoothie. The last and final thing, and the big shebang, is Clomid. So this is the Clomid. It is the 50 milligram Clomid, and we will be starting this tomorrow evening. I'm excited yet nervous about it because of the mood swings and the hot flashes and dizziness and everything else that I hear that comes along with Clomid. But I'm excited because we will not have to wait 35 days before we get to try and know if we're pregnant. So right now we are being unmonitored, but I go in for an HSG next week, and so I'm going to try to talk my reproductive endocrinologist into letting me be monitored and possibly getting a trigger shot, so that way we're not tempting fate after having all of these supplements in place. So that concludes all of the herbs that I'm taking for right now. One other, or actually two other things, they're not herbs. Well, actually one is. The first one is bromelain, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I was told by on a couple of the boards that this really helps with implantation, and so instead of eating 12 pineapples between now and finding out if we're pregnant, I'm going to take the supplements to help. And then I'm also going to be taking a baby aspirin. I was able to get this brand. I was able to get the Bayer low dose. It's just an 81 milligram Bayer, and it's called baby aspirin. And so I'll be taking that to also help with the lining, and to just, I have a history of miscarriages, and I heard that it's supposed to be helpful with that. So outside of those supplements, the biggest thing is water. I drink at least 4 of these a day, and I just can tell how much water I'm drinking and if it's a good amount based on the quality of my urine output. So if it's clear, it's a very light yellow, then I know that it's been a good day. If it's a little bit darker, then I know that I need to increase my water intake. And right now I'm solely drinking water other than the fertility tea. I've cut out the good majority. I drink Kool-Aid every once in a while because my wife tempts me. But water is the main thing that I'm drinking. And just for overall health, I journal, because journaling is really important to get my emotions and my feelings out. And if mentally everything is not going together, if I'm stressing or having a lot of anxiety, all of these supplements aren't going to do anything. On top of that, I meditate twice a day, and I have been using the Circle and Bloom system to help me to relax. So we will see if that helps us get pregnant. So for now, that is going to be it. And tomorrow we have our fertility testing. So I'm going to do a short video about the testing and any results that we get. And I'm also going to go over what we're going to start using to do our ovulation tracking. So until then, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you later.